Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Crestwood, Mountaintown, Pennsylvania, for this afternoon's contest between the Lake Lehman Black Knights and the Crestwood Comets. John Mendola with you this afternoon. Two undefeated teams, two teams that will take different paths in the playoffs. And uniquely, if Lake Lehman doesn't win this game, from what we understand, they're out. They're done. Their season's over. Hard to believe, but that was a conversation with their athletic director prior to the game. Jeff Shook, he's an assistant coach. He's the offensive coordinator with the Lake Lehman Black Knights, the Crestwood Comets. Of course, playing here on a Saturday afternoon. This is what they used to do back in the olden days, back when I played a long time ago. It was a grass field. But because of Lake Lehman's game last week, they had to put this off till today. So Lehman played Tunkhannock Monday night. We had that game here on the John Mendola Show. And then, of course, on the next time the Lake Lehman Black Knights got going here, it is today at 1 o'clock. So Scranton Prep's playing this afternoon. That's a 1:30 affair. Valley View is their opponent. Valley View loses to Western Wayne. Western Wayne just keeps finding ways to win. Lakeland is still alive. Of course, they had a win against Wilkes-Barre in dramatic fashion, a return punt at the end of the game. No time left on the clock. Then a two-point conversion on a jump pass, which catapulted them in a position here. So here's Lake Lehman. Here's Crestwood, two undefeated teams. And we got Crestwood on the field, feeling the horn, feeling that excitement. And Lake Lehman is going to kind of slowly get to the field at some point here. So the drama building here this afternoon in Mountaintown. Want to thank our friends at On Deck Graphics. Is your team looking for a gift to give your seniors this season? Look no further. Our friends at On Deck Graphics have the perfect gift for you. Custom player banners. They're a great way to honor and surprise your seniors. Celebrate your senior player, cheerleader, or band member. Visit online at ondeckgraphics.com. Again, senior night banquets, graduation parties, it's ondeckgraphics.com. So here come the Black Knights. They're going to walk onto this field. They're going to get ready. They've got a contingency over there on that far side getting ready for this afternoon's contest. We're expecting a heck of a football game here this afternoon. Crestwood, stingy defense, have ridden Jimmy Hawley a little bit as Petrosky has tried to get a little bit healthier for them. In the meantime, Lake Lehman has been on all cylinders for the most part. And here come the Black Knights.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
So the Black Knights are in white with their black helmets. Crestwood,
High School,
red helmets,
and Crestwood High School.
Red uniforms today.
The Comets welcome back a former football standout today. Mike Olean, who was drafted by the Pittsburgh Pirates straight out of high school, made a special trip up from his home in North Carolina to see today's big game. Mike was one of many stars on Crestwood's 1985 championship football team. Back in '85, when the Black Knights visited Crestwood, Mike scored 4 TDs against them. He scored one via 61-yard run, one via an interception
announcer
return,
Aaron Caparuso
one through a
this
kickoff
afternoon.
return,
First
and
time,
the
this is
last
the
one
second time actually in
as a
26
pass receiver.
years. The regular
He then
announcer's
scored
not
a
announcing.
two-point
He's
conversion
running the
to top it
scoreboard
off.
today.
He's the only Comet to score 5 different ways in a single game. Welcome back, Mike. As a PIAA member school, we firmly believe that the outcome of today's contest should be determined by the quality of play on the
officials
field
lined
and by
up
the
in
positive
the
support of you, the spectators.
Center of the field. The
Any
Crestwood
actions meant
Comets
to demean
on
players,
the near
coaches,
sideline,
officials, or
the Lake
other
Lehman
spectators is strictly prohibited.
Black Knights on the far
I know
sideline
the
with their
principals and
contingency
athletic directors of
of
each school
fans. And
support
again, we
this
are not
concept.
full board
The
here
use of
with
banners,
fans,
balloons, signs,
but
laser pointers, or
we're
any
able to
type
get
of
some
noise
people
makers
in here,
are
which is a
prohibited.
positive.
Use
And
of
you're able to
tobacco
watch
is
us here on
prohibited in the
YouTube,
stadium.
on Roku, on Facebook,
Only participants
on
from today's
Periscope, on
contest are
Apple
permitted on the
TV,
field.
the John Mendola Show.
We have the potential of a great contest. Let's
There
make it
are
happen
still a
with your
couple
positive
regular
support.
season games scheduled.
Good luck to
in the
both
next
teams.
2 weeks. Wyoming area and Pittston area are now back on. That'll be interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen,
on
please
November
stand
7th
and remove your hats.
as we get
Remember
ready
our
here
troops
for
as we
our
play
national
our
anthem.
national anthem.
we get ready for this afternoon's contest here between Lake Lehman and Crestwood. Ryan Petrosky, if at full strength, could be the best athlete on the field today. But boy, Lake Lehman has some studs over on their side as well. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. A little bit of pressure probably on Petrosky in that regard, but the Comets just known they may just play some tough defense like they had against Wyoming area earlier this year, and that was a big game here on a Friday night in Mountaintop. Sideline getting backed up, referees all masked up as well, as the Comets and the Knights get ready here this afternoon. I want to thank our friends at Saporito, Falcone, and Watt. 1946, attorney Joseph Saporito returned from World War II, started his law practice. 74 years later, his legacy lives on. Attorney Sam Falcone, Bill Watt, and Mark Armazzani continue with the same principles. Honest work, dedication to their clients, and a proven record of courtroom success. Saporito, Falcone, and Watt. General law practice serving all of your legal needs. Visit them at FalconeWattLaw.com. 654-4643.
As Brandon DeMarzo, number 11, and Nick Kreuser, number 17.
So DeMarzo is back, and Kreuser is back as well. And the Black Knights will kick this thing away. And Max Pacheski.
Kicking off for Lehman is number 18,
is
Max
a
Kazuski.
Weapon in his own right. So we're underway at 1:06 here on a Saturday afternoon. It goes to DeMarzo, and DeMarzo slips down, trying to make a cut there right around the 20-yard line.
Back to the 20-yard
so it'll be the Comets offense coming out here. As Coach Ryan Arcangeli chats with Ryan Petrosky. So we had Noah Schultz filling in at the quarterback position, and now Petrosky back, raring to go here for the Comets. They'll send two receivers over to the right-hand side. Jimmy Hawley in the backfield now. Lehman showing their forefront. Petrosky's going to roll over to his right-hand side. Got a little wiggle room. Has a receiver in the flat. It's a first down for the Crestwood Comets. DeMarzo makes
Petrosky
that catch
on the
over there.
Rollout. Completed pass to Brendan DeMarzo.
So first down and 10 here for Crestwood. One play, and
gain.
it's all good.
Ball
Ball spotted at the 39-yard line.
10 from the 39.
Two receivers over to the left-hand side. We'll send DeMarzo and Kreuser. Now they'll bring the tight end Arnold over, so three guys over to the left. DeMarzo will come in, trying to see if he could get a block on the corner around the edge. Jimmy Hawley, he's a bouncer on that left-hand side, running over some people and get up to the 43, maybe the 44-yard line.
Jimmy Hawley on the carry.
A big run over there by Hawley,
Monco.
just a big bruiser. And they'll give him about 4 yards.
About 5
It'll be
yards.
second down and a little less
from the 44.
than 6. Just underway. We are in the first quarter, under 11 minutes to play here in Mountaintop. Two receivers over to the right-hand side. Arnold will go over to try to create that three-man advantage. High backfield here for Crestwood. They'll throw it right up the middle, and Hawley is wrapped up there by Conklin. So a good job defensively. Simonson in there.
Jimmy Hawley again on the carry for a couple-yard gain.
Damian Conklin, the senior, at
6'1", number 75,
250.
Jake Simonson.
So it'll be third down, and we'll call it 3 for Crestwood. Here comes Petrosky into the huddle. Beautiful afternoon here in Mountaintop. Arnold over to the right and two receivers over to the short side of the field. Now again, they'll bring Arnold over to this side. Petrosky with a long count. Hawley straight up the middle. Hawley puts his head down. He's right there sniffing a first down, and I think he's going to have it up
First
right
down,
at the
Crestwood.
midfield stripe.
Jimmy Hawley once again on the carry.
So Jimmy Hawley
So gain of
falls
about 6.
forward, and it's 1st and 10 again for Crestwood. So we thank our friends at Manuka Subaru. It's all we do. open during the week, 9 to 7. They've got 42 Subaru Outbacks in stock at 4141 Bernie Avenue in Moosic. Visit them online at ManukaSubaru.com. Here comes Crestwood back out here. Receivers over to the right-hand side. Arnold stays on the left this time. Hawley's running forward, and Jimmy Hawley going forward up to maybe down, really, to the 45-yard line. They'll say it's actually the 40-yard line.
Again on the carry.
So Crestwood running right at Lake Lehman. It is 2nd and 4 here for the Comets. Petrosky comes in with the play. Lehman's going to have to strap it up a little better here at this point. 2 receivers over to the left-hand side. Petrosky brings Arnold over to the left-hand side. Still an I backfield. Long count again. Petrosky, right-hand side. Hawley running forward. Hawley bulldozing for a first down. So Jimmy Hawley down to the 39-yard line before several Black Knights are there to make the stop. But not before Jimmy Hawley gets a first down.
Stopped by Mason Lee.
So Crestwood's got 3 first downs on this drive. Jimmy Hawley in action here. Got number 33 now in front of him. That is Brendan Rowanowski. He's a 5'8", 190-pound senior. Petrosky. Jimmy Hawley left side. And Jimmy Hawley still on his feet and getting down near the 30-yard line. Looked like Crestwood had a little bit of a shirt grab over on that left-hand side trying to seal the corner. But no call, and it is 2nd down and less than 2 here for Crestwood. .8:12 on the clock. 2 receivers to the left. Logan Arnold, the tight end, over to the right-hand side. And now we get, somebody's got to come out. Yes, Arnold has to come out. So to get a quick substitution, they'll try to fix Arnold's pads or whatever they got to do with him. Harding comes in over on that right-hand side. Now Harding to the left. The give. And that's going to be a first down once again.
First down, Crestwood. Jimmy Hawley.
Jimmy Hawley. Straight forward. Here comes a late flag. So somebody got a little frustrated there is what it looks like. And it's going against Crestwood.
That'll be a personal foul against Crestwood.
So Crestwood with a little boo-boo here to start. But they've done a lot of things right here in this first quarter. 8:02 on the clock. That'll back them up to the 44-yard line.
44-yard line.
Let's see what they do with the chains here. They're back.
First and long.
So the chain gang's not sure. Coach Gilski's over there. Hey, what's going on? They're saying it's 2nd down, the officials. I thought it was a first down run. Then that should have been a dead ball foul to back up Crestwood. But nonetheless, it would be first down. Now the officials are going to talk about it. That's not what they're saying. They're saying 2nd down and 95 or something like that. Now the officials talking. All the people here are saying, wait a minute, what's going on here? Now the officials have to second-guess themselves as to what's up. And the chain gang are already moved, so that doesn't help the situation. And the head official, now the officials are going to get together. I think they might change their minds here on this. This should be a dead ball foul from what we saw, and it should be first down. Now they're going to change it. Another guy comes in and says, all right, brother, here's what we're going to do. Now he's going to go over and tell Coach Gilski the good news. Now they'll move the sticks back. So here we go. They got it right.
All right, looks like we got that sorted out. It's going to be 1st and 10 Crestwood from the 44.
Well, it took a little bit of time, but they got it right at this point. I want to thank our friends at LSEO. They're an award-winning digital marketing service company, helps businesses in northeastern Pennsylvania rank higher on Google and generate more revenue with digital advertising. Headquartered in the former 5-story Guard Insurance Building in downtown Wilkes-Barre, LSEO is a resource to help ignite your online presence and visibility. Our friend Chris Jones, visit him online at lseo.com. Here comes Crestwood finally on a first down. They'll load it up. They'll throw it. It's Petrosky's going to keep it around the corner, and he's wrestled down over there. Nice job. Ryan Iden gets off the block and finishing up there, number 43, Danny Kutz.
Stopped by number 43, Danny Kutz.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 9 with 7:34 to go here in the first quarter. Over to the far right, 2 receivers, Noah Schultz and Bryce Cruiser. DeMarzo 101 on the left-hand side. In the gun. They give it right in the backfield. On that left-hand side goes number 26, Caleb Benjamin.
That's Caleb Benjamin on the carry.
Flag is down in the area of holding.
Stopped by Jacob Monco, but there's a flag down. Looks like holding against Crestwood.
So it's going to back up Crestwood. Boy, they look so good. And now all of a sudden, 2 penalty flags has Crestwood going on the other side of the 50. So the first 5 minutes of the game, Crestwood dominating. The last
that'll bring it back
couple
to the
seconds here,
line.
it has been going the other way here for the Comets. Wholesale changes in for Crestwood right now. 2-3 guys come out. And they'll send in the play with Petrosky. So they'll send Arnold over to the right-hand side. He'll have DeMarzo over there and a receiver over to the far right-hand side. That looks like Feisel. It is a roller here for Petrosky. He got the corner. He's got his guy. Oh, almost picked off DeMarzo with a circus catch. I think he's out of bounds, but they say he is in.
Petrosky with the throw.
Well, I thought he caught the pass. There's no doubt about that, but I thought he juggled it while he was out. But a great circus catch there by DeMarzo. Not a first down, but keeps this drive going. Here it is 3rd down and about 6 here for Crestwood. So good hand-eye coordination there by number 11, Brendan DeMarzo. As the official ran down, said he got it. 2 receivers over to the left-hand side. Petrosky's got an eye backfield. Now they'll bring over. Now they got 4 guys over to this side. And they will give it to Benjamin, and he's loaded up there by the Lake Lehman defense. Conklin coming over to make that hit, as well as Nick Saboski. Spencer gets a little action there as well. 6:26 and counting, brings up 4th down punting situation here for the Comets. They'll bring in number 7, Ethan Shudak. He's a junior to kick this thing away. So what a turn of events there on a couple of penalties by Crestwood. They were just driving right down the field. And now it could be Lake Lehman's turn. Here comes the punt. Beautiful punt. High, right around the 10. And making the catch there is Iden. And it'll be 1st and 10.
Fair caught by Ryan.
A little bit of action going on behind the play. I didn't see what happened. I just saw a body on the ground there, and nonetheless, no call. 6 minutes on the clock. No score between Lake Lehman and Crestwood here in this first quarter.
About the 13-yard line.
Appreciate you joining us here on the John Mendola Show. You can follow us on YouTube, on Roku, on Apple TV, Facebook, and Periscope, and, of course, on Twitter. Want to thank our friends at McCarthy Tire Service. Celebrating over 94 years, McCarthy Tire Service has been there for generations of families for the highest quality of tire service and scheduled maintenance with over 50 locations along the East Coast. Our family is growing with yours. Service your vehicle with a family you can trust. Visit them at McCarthyTire.com. Here's Ethan Adams and the Lake Lehman offense. They send Iden out, and they fake it, and it's Adams rolling on that left-hand side. He gets a couple of Matt Dean there for the stop.
Number 11, Ethan Adams on the carry.
So they'll give him 3.5. It'll be second down,
Brought down
and
by Matt Dean.
less than 7.
Kakalik.
5 minutes and 39 seconds to go here in the first. Lehman getting the call from the sideline from their offensive coordinator, athletic director,
second and 6.
Jeff Shook. Ethan Adams in the gun. Ryan Iden, fakie. Adams keeps it. Adams got a first down. Ethan Adams on that left-hand side trying to beat everybody and their brother down to the 28-yard line or so goes Ethan Adams like a lightning bolt.
Ethan Adams on the carry again. Forced out of bounds by number 5, Marcus Vini, and number 6, Noah Schultz.
So how about that? A couple of plays. Is that a yellow flag down on the turf over there? It is. So way back near the 43-yard line, it looked like, hey, is that a rag down there? No, that was an actual flag. And Lehman on the sideline, they're going bananas saying, what was that? Now they get bitten by the flag. 5:10 on the clock. So it looks like they'll have a first down, but it'll be back at the 42-yard line or back a little bit more from that as the officials back all the way up to the 33-yard line. So the chain gang's now asking, hey, are we here or are we staying down there? I think they're staying put for a second just until they figure this out. So this officiating crew right now, they got their work cut out for them here in the first quarter. They just got to get that communication down. So we'll be first and 10.
It's going to be Lehman's ball here on the
Chain
33-yard
gang
line.
getting their steps in today. They're going to move forward now. They've moved back, moved forward. Had a whole bunch of stuff going on here in the first quarter. So first and 10 for Lake Lehman after Ethan Adams' monster run gets kind of nixed out after a holding penalty. 2 receivers on the right-hand side. Ryan Iden has yet to touch the ball, and he is a weapon. Ethan Adams will come this way. Options it. Out to the outside. Ethan Adams with the give good play there to Ryan Iden. He's going to be short of the first down. So Iden
number 28, Ryan
makes
Eden.
that carry. He'll get up to about the
70,
42-yard line. It'll be second down and 1.
Ball's on the 42-yard line. Be second and 2.
.44 on the clock here in quarter number 1. The John Mendola Show here on Roku, on YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, Apple TV. Here's Ethan Adams. He's in the gun. Ryan Iden will go outside of there, and Ryan Iden will fake, and Ethan Adams gets the first down. So Ethan Adams faking and getting the first down, not Ryan Iden. He goes forward. He gets the first. We'll spot this at the 46-yard line. So first and 10 here as Spencer will be the receiver over to the far left-hand side.
The 46.
Marshall Woodrowski over to the left as well, and it'll be Monco on the right. Now we'll get a substitution. Here's Trumbauer coming in. Jake Trumbauer is quite a weapon. Spencer has been all defense so far this year. Really hasn't been in the offense. Colby Kennedy, another receiver for Lake Lehman that gets involved. Ethan Adams has Ryan Ida right alongside him. Gives it to, no, he keeps it, and he gets stuffed in the backfield. Harding there for the big hit right near the line of scrimmage. Actually back him up a yard. So Harding plays some tough defense. He's got a big old beard, too. Looks like a real man. And he's playing like a man with a hit like that with 3:30 on the clock here in quarter number 1 as Lehman looks over to the side to get their offensive play in. Again, Lehman, season on the line here. They've got to win today. Crestwood thinking otherwise. No score between these two. 2 receivers over to the left. Adams. Options left. Adams keeps. Adams has wiggle room. Adams has a first down, and Adams down to the 41-yard line. Ethan Adams, a chain gang mover for the Lake Lehman Black Knights.
Brought down by number 42, Jimmy Hawley.
Want to thank our friend John Hulick, general agent with the Knights of Columbus.
41.
If you and your family are looking for access insurance products from a financially strong and ethically sound company, John Hulick's mission to ensure that, give him a call, 574-1419. Adams gives it, and it goes inside. We'll get some yardage. That'll go to Iden. So a positive play there for Lake Lehman, just trying to move
Ryan
the
Harding
sticks
again on the stop.
again, or put
Carry by
a
Ryan.
dent into it here in the first quarter. Second down and about 7. 2:30 on the clock
Second
and
7.
counting here in Mountaintop. A little bit of a late start today. At 1:06 the kickoff. But it is a gorgeous, cold football afternoon, as we would say. Spencer goes to the far right-hand side. Schultz is guarding him. Adams, little scissor play. They're going deep to Monco down that far left side. And almost had it. It was actually Schultz guarding over on that left-hand side. No, that's Vaney.
Incomplete
So
pass.
Vaney
Broken
was
up by
guarding over on that
Marcus
far
Vaney.
left against the 6'4" Monco. So got to
That'll be
give a
third
little
and
bit of
7.
height there, Vaney, but he's pretty athletic. Still, nonetheless, hit Monco's hands. He has to come down with that with 2:03 to go. Here in the quarter, it'll bring up third down. So here we go. It is Lake Lehman over on the right-hand side. Will be Iden. It is Adams in the gun. Gives it to Ryan Iden. Ryan Iden running forward. He runs into a wall over there, but he gets some positive yardage close to a first down. Jimmy Hawley there on the stop.
Number 28,
So
Ryan.
it's going to be
Eaton on
fourth
the
down
carry.
and short here for Lake Lehman. And now the
Fourth and
officials
a couple.
are going to chat a little bit and check on the
Ball's
clock
on the
here.
33-yard line.
So let's see if the clock needs to be adjusted. I think that's what it's going to be. So 150 they want on the clock, not 2:02. So our back judge judging that out. Lake Lehman's going for it here. It's fourth down and less than 2. So Crestwood's going to pack the house. Lehman's looking to run. And it's Ryan Iden with a big cut. And Ryan Iden's got the first down inside the 30-yard line. And Crestwood's got a dude down. And
Caleb
he gets
Benjamin
up.
on the
So
stop.
Benjamin gets up.
Number 28,
Caleb
Ryan Eaton.
Benjamin. So
Get the
bottom of
first
the
down.
pile,
That'll
the
be
Lake
first and
Lehman
10
Black Knights
Knights.
confident enough to say, hey,
From the 30.
we're not afraid of no stinking first down. They go for it. 1:21 on the clock in quarter number 1. Crowd quiets down a little bit as everybody's trying to see if they could pull off the signals of the Lake Lehman Black Knights. Here's Ethan Adams, 2 guys right alongside of him. Adams fakes this way, that way, got to get rid of it quick. He's got Ryan Iden all alone in the flat. Ryan Iden down the left side. Ryan Iden can't get rid of the shoestring tackle there out of Schultz.
Completed pass for the
But
first
that
down
is
to number
big
28,
time
Ryan
yardage
Eaton.
for Lake Lehman.
Brought
First
down by number
and
6,
goal.
Noah Schultz. It'll be first and
So they're
goal.
down to about the 8-yard line.
from the 6-yard line.
Well, maybe it's my bad eye. I think it's the 6-yard line. Scoreboard says 7. Announcer says 6. I said 8. Something's got to be right. Let's go hit the one in the middle. Let's go with the 7. So Ethan Adams now has Iden right alongside him. The option left. Ethan Adams waltzing into the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights. 24
Touchdown, Lake
seconds
Lehman,
on the
number
clock.
11, Ethan
And
Adams.
Ethan Adams punches that in for Lehman. Chesky will come in for the extra point here for the Black Knights. And the kick is up, and it is good. 7-0, Lake Lehman in front here in quarter number 1. crowd got a little quiet here. Started out pretty hot and heavy. But even on Lehman's side, everybody just kind of quieted down and settled into the game a little bit. It is 7-0 Lake Lehman. Crestwood just has to do what they did to start the game. They drove the ball right down the field, had a couple of boo-boos, and took away the momentum. They could play here. .24 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter. Pacheski had almost that down the other day. That rolls out. It'll be a penalty. And Crestwood will start. So here comes Crestwood now on first down at the 35. Petrosky's going to roll this way. He's going to keep. And Lehman has a few dudes over there to bring him down, including Trumbauer. So that'll probably be the final play of the first quarter. Crestwood will regroup. And again, they're a good football team. They'll get their stuff going here. 7-0 Lake Lehman. Take a quick audio timeout. We'll be back here on the John Mendola Show. All right, here we go. Quarter number 2 between Crestwood and Lake Lehman. So it's second down and nearly 10 here for Crestwood. Jimmy Hawley makes a big cut. Jimmy Hawley's on his feet. Jimmy Hawley bulldozing for a first down near the 46-yard line.
Jimmy Hawley with the first down carry.
So a nice job there by Jimmy Hawley. We thank our friends at On Deck Graphics.
Stop
your team looking for a gift
Conklin.
For your seniors this season, look no further. Our friends at On Deck Graphics have the perfect gift for you. Custom play banners are a great way to honor and surprise your seniors. Celebrate your senior player, cheerleader, or band member. Check them out, ondeckgraphics.com. Here comes Crestwood. Rolling, Petrosky, looking, Petrosky. Heat coming, gets it out to the sideline. DeMarzo comes back to make the catch. Down Petrosky to the 42-yard line.
DeMarzo came back for that ball. Looks like another Comet first down.
It's a first down for Crestwood. Brendan DeMarzo with a beautiful catch over there. And smart enough to run back and grab it. Petrosky back into the huddle. Lehman leads 7-0. Quarter number 2 underway. 11:23 on the clock. They'll send over 2 receivers to that far left, Cruiser and DeMarzo. Eye backfield. Jimmy Hawley Jimmy Hawley, right-hand side. Jimmy Hawley following his blocks and down near the 29-yard line.
Jimmy Hawley on the carry once again. Brought out of bounds by number 33.
Another chain
Nick
gang
Zabowski.
mover here for
Another Comet first down.
Crestwood. Trumbauer and Spencer. I don't know if they're winded over there or they're getting dinged up a little bit, but they're kind of squatting down. Two receivers over to the left-hand side, high backfield. Jimmy Hawley looking to see what he can do one more time. Jimmy Hawley, right-hand side. Jimmy Hawley drugged from behind by Simonson. Trumbauer in on that stop as well. They get close to the 25-yard line. They'll call it the 26.
Brought down by Danny Kutz. Jake Simison.
So going to be second down here, and I'm going to call it a long 6. Two receivers over to the left-hand side. I backfield once again. They'll bring Logan Arnold over on that left-hand side. Petrosky, Hawley, Jimmy Hawley. They went low, so a nice job there
Jimmy
by
Hawley
Nick
tripped up at the line of
Zabowski,
scrimmage.
going submarine style
Number
there.
33, Nick Zabowski.
That's where he tried to hit the big daddy in Hawley, who runs like a bull. So that'll bring
Third
up
and 6
third down
from
now.
the 25-yard line.
So third down and about 6. Two receivers over to the left-hand side. I backfield here for the Comets of Crestwood. Now they bring over fullback over on the left-hand side. Petrosky fakes that way. He's going to throw. He's got Arnold sealing that side, throwing a bomb to the back of the end zone. Is he out? He is out of bounds. What a gorgeous throw. Petrosky hit Cruiser on the run
Great catch
in the
by Nick
back
Beitzer, but
of the
unfortunately out
end zone.
That'll
But
bring
it
him
was
back
just,
to the 25-yard line for fourth down.
So great catch there by Bryce Kreitzer in that back of the end zone and just missed it as his footsie was out. Fourth down here for Crestwood. They're going for it. So Petrosky has DeMarzo. He's lined up against Spencer. Spencer's been a pick-off machine for Lehman. Here is Petrosky looking. It's delayed. Petrosky's going to run it. He's got the heat on him. And he's taken down by Bosky.
Ryan Petrosky on the carry. He comes up
So that's short. Petrosky, a high-level athlete. And he's a little frustrated right now,
Nick
as he
Zabowski.
should be, because he knows his team's moving the ball downfield. They want to get a finisher.
On the 27-yard line.
So first down for Lake Lehman, 9:41 on the clock here in the second quarter. In 1946, attorney Joseph Saporito returned from World War II, started his law practice 74 years later. His legacy lives on. Attorney Sam Falco, Bill Watt, Mara Armazzani have continued with the same principles. Honest work, dedication to their clients, and a proven record of courtroom success. Saporito, Falcone, and Watt General Law Practice, serving all of your legal needs. Check them out online at falconewattlaw.com. Lake Lehman, Ethan Adams running the football. Ethan Adams getting forward. Ethan Adams eking his way to the 35-yard line.
Number 11, Ethan Adams on the carry. Brought down by a host of Comets. Led by number 52, Cole Kakalachik.
Iden has to go get his mouthpiece. He finds it. Adams keeping. Adams runs into somebody. Adams gets biffled. So DeMarzo gets a hat on him. Not
Adams
before
on the
Lake
carry
Lehman
again.
says, we're going to move the chains.
26, Caleb
It
Benjamin.
should be a first down. And the chain gang going to be a little slow here, but they're coming. They're getting it going, as the officials need to say, get moving, guys. Colby Kennedy hit the field finally. He's going to run off.
First down. That'll be
And they'll
first
get some
and
other
10 Lehman.
receivers in here. So it'll be Monco over to the left. Spencer has been a receiver over on that right-hand side. I haven't really thrown
Ball's at
his
the
way.
38-yard line.
Lake Lehman leads 7-0 as we continue to march on here in quarter number 2 with 8:48 to go. Two receivers over to the left. Iden, fake, Adams, keep. Right-hand side, Adams. Ethan Adams gets 4 yards or so on that right-hand side.
Ethan Adams with the carry again.
So it is Halloween here in northeastern Pennsylvania on a gorgeous afternoon in Mountaintop, Pennsylvania. Spencer will come over to the left. Woodrowski and Monco to the right.
Second down from the 43.
And a little less than 6 here. Here is Adams. Gives it to Iden. Ryan Iden running into a wall over there on the right-hand side. He'll get some positive yardage, though. But 3-4 comments in on the tackle, it seems, every time. Coming over for Crestwood, Chase Stoltz from his safety position. And that's a stacker-upper. 4th down coming. Nice job by Crestwood up front.
No gain on the play. Be 4th and 1.
Wyatt Urbanovich over there, 6 foot, 215-pound sophomore. Lehman saying, hey, we're going for it here on 4th down. Leading by 7, 4th down and 1. So Ethan Adams, Ryan Iden, and the Black Knights. They pull the trigger, give it to Iden. Ryan Iden's going to be short. So Crestwood digs in and stops them, and it's going the other way.
That'll be a first down.
A nice job there defensively by Crestwood. You hear a little horn in the background.
Number 44, Logan Arnold with the initial hit.
So here's a golden opportunity for Crestwood, 47 yards out. Lehman with their season on the line, they're pulling out all punches this afternoon. Crestwood saying, we could do this too. And let's see if they try to go with a big play right off the bat. They're going to go power I, and they're going to put Benjamin in the backfield. So Jimmy Hawley back there, along with Harding. And they give it to Benjamin. Benjamin got some positive yardage coming up to make the tackle there. Number 43, Danny Kutz. Trumbauer finishing that off.
Caleb Benjamin on the
So
carry.
it's going to be 2nd down and
gain of about 4 yards. Stopped by number 43, Danny Kutz.
Simonson comes in. Out comes number 50, Sean Hanley. He's 6'5", 265. And now a late substitution here for Lehman, where they won short. And bring in number 6, Mason Lee. So heavy look here by Crestwood. Benjamin with a carry. Benjamin meandering his way through, and somebody stole the ball off of Benjamin. Who's got it?
Benjamin with the carry.
You watch the defender. It might have been Trumbauer just saying, I'm going for the ball. He ripped it out, but one of the big daddies up front for Crestwood fell on it. It might have been number 60, Zach Shalosky.
That'll be a first down, Crestwood, from the 35-yard line.
Nice job by Crestwood of keeping their head up there. Harding is in, and Jimmy Hawley is in. 6:14 on the clock. Arnold as the tight end on the left. First down. They give it on the right-hand side. It is Jimmy Hawley, and Zaboski goes low on him again.
Jimmy Hawley on the carry.
And he dives forward for some yardage down near the 30-yard line. We'll say he fell at the 32-yard line. We're still in the first half between these two.
From the 32-yard line.
So loaded up to the right. Now they'll load over to the left. It'll be Harding and Romanowski. Jimmy Hawley back there hanging out. Jimmy Hawley left-hand side. They try to jump on his back, and they take him down near
Jimmy Hawley picks up a few
the
more.
30-yard line. So coming over and making an aggressive play is number 45,
Joe Vegas.
Joe Vegas. So it's going to be 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 7, 3rd and 5 from the 30-yard line.
The stick looks like it's right near the 25-yard line, maybe 6 inches short of that. And the ball is just over the 30 at the 29-yard line. So it's 3rd and 4. Little power eye look over to the right-hand side, and Jimmy Hawley 7 yards back, and now they're not real sure of it, Crestwood. They take a good timeout here
Crestwood.
with 4:42 to go. We thank our friends at Manuka Subaru. It's
How about
all
a
we
big
do.
round of applause
Open during the
for our
week from
band
9
down
to
there
7.
working hard.
They've got 42 Subaru Outbacks in stock. They're at 4141 Bernie Avenue in Moosic.
Got a few extra
The
characters
Ascent,
in the band
Foresters,
today.
Crosstrek Legacies, and Prezes. Check them out, ManukaSubaru.com. So playoffs starting next week for soccer. Field hockey's already underway. Volleyball, cross-country meet, I think, is going tomorrow on Monday. Got football playoffs next weekend, so there's plenty of going around here in northeastern Pennsylvania. We're very fortunate to be playing some high school athletics here, as some schools have shut down, and some haven't even had any athletics this year. But some have started, shut down, and it's been that kind of thing here with COVID in 2020. It's been an interesting year. No spring sports, colleges, getting some Division I schools to play, but no D2 or D3 schools. And here come the Crestwood Comets on a big third down here late in this first half, trailing by 7 to the Lake Lehman Black Knights. Benjamin got dinged up a little bit a couple plays ago. He's back in, ready to go. Jimmy Hawley as an H-back over to the left-hand side. They're going to fake it. They're going to roll Petrosky on the right-hand side. Petrosky still trying to come, and he is taken down short of the first down. So it's going to be fourth down.
Petrosky on the keeper.
So Gilski telling his defense to pinch in as the ball is at the 26. Crestwood's got to get to the 25 or so, right around there. And Crestwood, let's see if they come back with a heavy look as Petrosky will see what he's got to do here with his team. Lehman's going to pinch here. Will they try to go to the outside or bang? Jimmy Hawley straight up. Tight fullbacks to the right-hand side. Petrosky under center. Petrosky gives it to Harding. Harding, battering ram right near the first down. I think he's got enough. So Jimmy Hawley, I think, has enough, and they say move the sticks
number 33,
with 3:42 to go here in the
first down.
First half, that is.
Another
first down
Crestwood.
for Crestwood. Ball will be spotted right at the 24-yard line.
That'll be spotted at the 24-yard line.
So here comes Crestwood now. Again, a heavy look. About 35 linemen in there for them. They're going to give it to Jimmy Hawley. Jimmy Hawley, left-hand side. Jimmy Hawley's got some room. Jimmy Hawley going forward. He's inside the 17-yard line.
Hawley picks up about another 6 yards. Brought down by several Lehman defensemen.
So they're going to spot this at the 18-yard line. It's going to be second down and 4 here for Crestwood. Following Jimmy Hawley's running behind that offensive line. Two big fullbacks over to the far left. Jimmy Hawley in the backfield by his lonesome. They're going to give Hawley on the right-hand side. Jimmy Hawley trying to get around the corner, and he is taken down. Flag comes in late. So Zaboski over there along with Goods, but I think this is in the area of holding, and it is. It will back up the Comets.
Put a flag on the play. That'll be holding against Crestwood.
So Crestwood tried to stretch that to the right with the two fullbacks on the left and see if they could keep Lake Lehman honest. But a holding penalty will thwart that. 2:23 on the clock. That backs them up now to the 27-yard line.
Second and 12 from the 27-yard line.
Look at a bunch of linemen over on the left. They just keep switching around. Those fullbacks to the left. Jimmy Hawley in the backfield. And they'll send over the fullbacks now over to the right-hand side, and now they think about it a
Timeout,
little bit
Crestwood.
and say, we're going to take a timeout. So Coach Arcangeli and his dudes like, listen, let's relax. Let's calm down a little bit. Let's do the right thing. $1:58 on the clock. I want to thank our friends at LSEO. They're an award-winning digital marketing service company. Helps businesses in northeastern Pennsylvania rank higher on Google and generate more revenue with digital advertising. Headquartered in the former 5-story Guard Insurance Building in downtown Wilkes-Barre, LSEO, a resource to help ignite your online presence and visibility. Learn more. Visit them online, lseo.com. Thank our friends Chris Jones and LSEO. So we're late in the first half. There's 1:58 to go. Crestwood trails by 7. A defensive type of game. And that's what you get when you got two good football teams. Crestwood will be in the playoffs. Lake Lehman, it's yet to be determined if they're going to make the playoff. That's how crazy this season has been. Teams playing bigger teams and different scenarios and the way things are going and teams not playing teams. It's been an interesting ride, that's for sure. So it's second down and long. Can they slip Logan Arnold out after lulling them to sleep, the Black Knights, on running? Petrosky, right-hand side. He's going to throw it. He's going nothing. And then there's chasing him, and Petrosky makes an athletic move like he does. And then he gets shoestring tackled over there by Trumbauer.
Petrosky
looking for Ryan Harding going deep. And you got to like the call there by Crestwood, thinking we're going to put you to sleep by running the football and see if we can sneak somebody out. But Lehman, I guess, had that covered, so it'll be third down and 9 here for Crestwood.
From
Buck
the
25 and counting. Far left-hand side. Remember earlier they went to the corner to get their receiver, and he was just a little tootsie-toe out. I backfield with Jimmy Hawley. Going to throw it. Petrosky looking DeMarzo. And now Petrosky's going to roll around, and his knee hit the ground, and they call it late. And he is down.
There's a flag on the play.
And we do have a flag.
Ball was down at the...
Let's see what the call is going to be. Usually in the area of holding,
32.
But not sure. Looks like they're going to back him up as the official. Yep, it is going to be a hold against Crestwood. So they have played right with the Lake Lehman Black Knights, but it's just been a couple of mistakes for Crestwood. So it gets declined. It'll be fourth down and a whole bunch here at the 32-yard line.
Penalties declined. It's going to give them...
So now Crestwood will think about it with 59.6 seconds to go, and it'll count down. Coach Arcangeli, I think, will wait for it to go all the way down. Probably call a timeout with about
from the 32.
30 seconds to go. He's double-checking that he's got one timeout left. So you try to go up top and do what you could here. 35.1 seconds, timeout.
And Crestwood uses their final timeout of the half.
Celebrating over 94 years, McCarthy Tire Service, been there for generations of families for the highest quality in tire service and scheduled maintenance. With over 50 locations along the East Coast, our family is growing with yours. Visit us online at mccarthytire.com. Service your vehicle with a family you can trust. Make your family a part of the next generation of McCarthy Tire. So we saw Lehman chance it earlier. I don't think it's much of a chance here to go for it if you're Crestwood, because you only have 35 seconds. You're going to run some time off the clock on the play. Do you just try to throw it up top and see if you can get a penalty? You know, you load up the box with your lineman. You know Lehman's going to bring it, but maybe you throw a one-on-one to DeMarzo and see if you can get that going for you to draw a penalty or score a touchdown for that matter. Kreitzer on the right. They'll go Paul Feisel on the far left-hand side. So maybe they're going to try to get a little one-on-one coverage. DeMarzo is in the slot on the left, And now we got a late flag. Are there too many people? One too many peeps.
Flag for illegal substitution against the Comets.
So
that
no time
5 yards.
went off the clock.
Still fourth down.
I don't think anything
37-yard
changes
line.
here. I think you still do what you're going to do and try to throw this thing up top. So DeMarzo ends up coming out. And now they'll bring a guy in motion, and now we got a timeout here by Lake Lehman. Lehman had some timeouts to burn.
And Lake Lehman
they
takes
want to make
timeout.
sure that they're doing the right thing as well. So we got timeouts all over the place. And time is on our side. It's a whole afternoon of high school football here in northeastern Pennsylvania. I want to thank our friend General Agent John Hulick, the Knights of Columbus, providing members and their families access to insurance products from a financially strong and ethically sound company. It's John Hulick's mission to ensure that Brother Knights are being provided the protection and service they deserve. Give John a call, 570-574-1419. Permanent life insurance, term life insurance, the John Hulick General Knight with the Knights of Columbus Agency, 570-574-1419. So we're here with just 35 ticks left here in the first half between Crestwood and Lake Lehman. We appreciate you joining us here on the John Mendola Show, live on YouTube, on Facebook, on Roku, on Apple TV, and on Periscope. So here comes Crestwood. Petrosky. Well, they try to throw a screen to Jimmy Hawley. Is that something that could be on the docket? They'll put Chrysler in motion over to the far left. He's going to roll to his left. He's looking. He's going to look for the post. He's got Harding in the post. He's got Harding. Oh, just missed them. Harding and Luke Spencer, a little hand combat back there. Both were pushing a little bit, but before the pass, and then Harding unable to come up just out of the grasp. That's a good opportunity there for Crestwood to say maybe we could have pulled off the big TD. 27 seconds on the clock. Lake Lehman, let's see, the other day they did a hook and ladder. That's a possibility. They got Monko, who's 6'4", who could jump over some peeps. They've got Ryan Neiden in the screen game. Woodrowski ran a screen for a touchdown this year, so they have some possibilities. But on the other end, do you chance anything? You're only leading 7-0. Crestwood might get a pick six in the flat and take it to the house. So here comes Lake Lehman and Ethan Adams. Don't think we'll see conservative out of them. Adams is going to throw it in the flat, and over there got his guy, Trumbauer, and guarded by Vaney, and now
with the pass,
we got a whistle.
Caught by number 24, Drake Trumbauer.
I think it's short. The clock should roll. And did they get a sideline warning? No, we get a timeout. Lake Lehman. 20.9 seconds on the clock.
They have one timeout remaining.
That's a little bit of a silly timeout, I would think. You could spike the ball. You'd have third and short, thinking, you know, hey, maybe we can move the ball downfield and then get another timeout down there. But nonetheless, they had a plan, and they're going to run with it and see what they can do to matriculate the ball downfield. They got a kicker in Pacheski who could boot it. Now, the winds are very light today, 1 to 2 miles an hour here in Mountaintop. On Deck Graphics, your team looking for a gift to give your seniors this season? Look no further. Friends at On Deck Graphics.
For Lehman with
Custom player banners are a great way to honor and surprise your seniors. Celebrate your senior player, cheerleader, or band member. Visit them online. It is ondeckgraphics.com. That's ondeckgraphics.com. Receivers to the right. Ethan Adams in the gun. Ethan Adams is going to roll. Trumbauer, a little stop and go. He got held up there by Schultz. Adams throwing the other way. He's got his dude over on the left-hand side. And comes number 21, Woodrowski, to the 29-yard line. 8.5 seconds to go.
Ethan Adams.
Time out, Lake Lehman.
Woodrowski, number 21. brought down
So
by
that was a
number 5, Marcus
jailbreak
Veen.
there for Lehman as Adams had nothing.
That'll be a first
Schulte
and 10,
pushed
46
Trumbauer
yard
out
line.
of bounds, had nice
8
coverage on
seconds
that
left
right
to go.
on the out and up.
Timeout, Lake Lehman.
Lake Lehman has a 1st and 10 here with 8.5 seconds to go. So this would line up to be, just a 48-yard field goal. Don't think Podcheski's got that in him, but nonetheless, he does have a strong leg. I think you just try to throw this up from Monco down back deep. So they changed the clock, 9.5 seconds, or my eyeball didn't look too good, and I thought it was 8 seconds. So it's 9.5 here left in the first half. Lake Lehman is down to the 29-yard line. So the far right-hand side, they've got Spencer. They got Monco in the mix over there. Crestwood sitting tight right now. Ryan Iden in the backfield next to Adams. 3-man rush. Adams looking to whiffle this towards the center. He's got his guy. Oh, short of Trumbauer. He had his dude on the post route, but Ethan Adams just threw that a hair short. That could have been a connection there for Lake Lehman, much like Crestwood's connection in that end zone when Ryan Harding was pretty darn close to it. So it'll be one final play with 3.3 seconds to go.
One last play in the half here.
So Woodrowski here. Trumbauer has been a little slow today getting up. He's on that far right-hand side. So Woodrowski, you got the tight end Kutz on the left-hand side and Ryan Iden there with just a few-man rush. They're bringing more heat. Adams flushed out. Adams fumbles the football, and luckily Kutz comes up with it. So a nice job by Crestwood. And the heat from number 52, Cole Kakalachik. So Kakalachik was there to put the heat on, and that's what you get from Crestwood here in the half. 7-0 Lake Lehman. Thank you for joining us here on the John Mendola Show. We thank our friends at Saporito, Falcone, and Watt. We'll be back for the second half.
Okay,
Well, we're back
here we go.
for the second half. 7-0
Crestwood
Lake
will be
Lehman.
kicking
John
off to
Mandola
start the
here with
second
you
half.
in Mountaintop. A beautiful afternoon. Daylight savings time. Extra hour of sleep. We'll take it tomorrow morning. So we thank our friends at Manuka Subaru. It's all we do. Open Monday through Thursday from 9 to 7. 4141 Bernie Avenue Music. Toll free, 888-903-8015. Visit them online. It is Manuka
Marshall
Subaru.
Wodrowski back to receive.
.com.
And Ethan Shudak will be kicking off for the Comets.
Here comes Crestwood. We'll boot it away. So we appreciate you joining us today here on Facebook, on Roku, on Apple TV, on YouTube, and on Periscope. Ethan Shudak with a booter way down there, and it goes into the end zone.
Shudak with a deep boot puts it through the back of the end zone. It'll be first and
10 here
for Lehman
for
on the 20.
Lake Lehman Black Knights. So no time off the clock here to start quarter number 3. Here come the Black Knights. They'll send over Luke Spencer on the far left-hand side. Monko will be over to the right. Iden Trumbauer now in the backfield. Now they'll bring a man in motion. Iden, speed sweeping on that right-hand side. He runs into a lot of traffic over there. Crestwood does a good job of sniffing that out.
Ryan Eden with the carry. Forced out of bounds by Marcus Vini.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 7 here for Lake Lehman. So it'll be Spencer and Wodrowski over to the right-hand side. And Monko will have single coverage on the left-hand side.
Second
Him
and 7
and Vaney.
The 23.
So they get the play from the sideline. Adams will have Iden right next to him. Well, they do. That was Trumbauer in there. They throw the screen back to Iden, who came in motion. Right-hand side, we got a flag down. It is a first down, but I think we're going to get a block in the back over there on the right-hand side as DeMarzo tried to come up to make the tackle, and Simonson, I think, may have gotten called at a block in the back.
That's holding against Lake Lehman. That'll bring them back 10.
Back up Lake Lehman. LSEO, an award-winning digital marketing service company, helps businesses in Northeast PA rank higher on Google, generate more revenue with digital advertising.
Bring them all the way back to the 12-yard line.
5-story guard insurance building in downtown Wilkes-Barre. LSEO, a resource to help ignite your online presence and visibility. Visit them online, lseo.com. So that pushes Lehman way back. So it's 2nd down and about 20. Iden now is in the backfield. That's confirmed here on the left-hand side. They'll try to roll this way. They get a guy, Trumbauer, over the middle. Trumbauer's got the catch up across the 27-yard line. So a positive play here for Lake Lehman and a manageable situation here for Lake Lehman.
That's a completed pass to Jake Trumbauer.
So on 3rd down
by Ethan Stoltz and Marcus Vini.
It'll be 3rd and about 3 here for Lehman.
It's going to be 3rd and 4 from the 26-yard line.
So they'll bring 2 receivers to the right-hand side. They'll roll to the right. Adams, option, cut down there in the backfield. And
Logan
coming
Arnold,
up, Logan Arnold defensively. That'll bring out the punt crew here for Lake Lehman.
On the carry.
Well, nice job by Logan Arnold again making the play.
That's going to bring it to 4th and 6 with the ball on the 24-yard line.
So they will kick it away. Trumbauer will do the honors. He had some big rolls the other night against Tunkhannock, bringing some heat. Now here's his kick. Will take another nice roll to bounce down to the 39-yard line, and that's where the Crestwood Comets
Jake Trumbauer
will start out. Celebrating over 94 years,
line.
McCarthy
First
Tire
and 10,
Service, been there for
Crestwood.
generations of families for the highest quality in tire service and scheduled maintenance. With over 50 locations along the East Coast, we are one of the top independent retailer dealers in the United States. Service your vehicle with a family you can trust. Make your family a part of the next generation of McCarthy Tire Service. Visit them at mccarthytire.com. I think we're all thinking about snow tires. We're going to get into the upper 60s by next weekend. T-shirt weather. Receivers over to the right. Petrosky, he's going to fake it. He's going to roll. He's going to bombs away. And he's got a wide open Arnold cutting across. It was actually DeMarzo. Does he make
And
the
the
catch?
by
They're
Brendan
all
DeMarzo.
looking around. Nobody had a great angle on it from
That'll
the
get them all the way to the 31-yard line.
perspective of the officials, and they
First and
roll
10
all the way
Comets.
down to the 30-yard line. So one official was on the way side, the other official was on the other side, and nobody just had the perfect angle. So they're saying it's a catch, and it's 1st and 10, and the ball's at the 31-yard line. So once again, DeMarzo coming up with a play. Two receivers over to the right, eye backfield, a whole lot of Logan Arnold. On the right now, it's going to be Jimmy Hawley's turn. Jimmy Hawley, right-hand side, sees the cut to the left-hand side. He gets boinked around a little bit, but still gets some positive yardage. Kutz eventually on the stop. Conklin over there as well.
Jimmy
Second
Hawley
down.
again on the carry.
So you saw that hole develop on the
He
left-hand
was
side.
brought down by Damian
There
Conklin.
by Hawley. 8:36 to go here in the third quarter. Famous John Sentak Shorts, assistant coach. He's got him 365. He ain't afraid of no stinking cold. Receivers over to the right. DeMarzo's got an eye backfield. He gives it to Hawley. Hawley on the right-hand side. He gets cut down over there by Kutz about
Jimmy Hawley on the carry
24-yard
again.
line.
Met by number 33, Nick Zaboski.
Zaboski, submarine in 2. They'll actually say that is the 23-yard line where the ball will be spotted. So it's going to be third down and short.
Gain of a couple on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 2. The ball on the 23.
DeMarzo over there on that far left-hand side. Kreiser will join him. And now Arnold will go on the left-hand side. Hawley. Hawley gets hit low by Zaboski.
Jimmy Hawley with the carry again. Tripped up by Nick Zaboski. First
Simonson's
down, Comets.
Simonson's going to get up slowly, but it'll be a first down for the Comets. So a chain gang
First
mover
and
here
10 on the
for the
21-yard
Crestwood Comets.
line.
Can they finish? Trailing by 7 here with 7:28 to go in quarter number 3. So here is Ryan Petrosky, 6'2", 185-pound, senior signal caller. Two receivers over to the left-hand side, eye backfield. Petrosky has Jimmy Hawley back there. Long count. Hawley, right-hand side. Hawley runs into 3 or 4 Lake Lehman Black Knights, including Vegas. Joe Vegas,
Jimmy Hawley on the
one of
carry
the
again.
linebackers, getting some action today.
He was met by number 6, Mason Lee. And number 45, Joe Vegas.
So second down from the
It's going to be 2nd and 8 on the 19-yard line.
19, that is. Two receivers over to the left. And again, Petrosky under center. Lehman is tight in the box here. And they give it to Jimmy Hawley. They try to hit him low. Zaboski again. But he gets by. Jimmy Hawley gets by him and then gets
Number
a couple of
29,
yards.
Luke Spencer
So
met
Spencer
Jimmy
came
Hawley.
up, made the play.
Gain of a
Third
couple.
down and short. We'll say it's about third down and 4
Ball's
here.
on the 15-yard line. 3rd down and 4 to go.
7-0 Lehman. We're at 5 minutes and 59 seconds to play here in quarter number 3 on a beautiful afternoon in Mountain Top. I backfield. Once again, big split on that left-hand side. And that's a give it to Hawley, and he is surrounded by Conklin and crew.
Number 55.
Nice job by Damian Conklin, number 55.
Damian Conklin
making
with
the hit in the backfield at 6'1",
Hawley with the carry.
250 pounds. That's a loss on the play. And it'll bring up 4th down
It'll be
here.
4th and 6 with the ball on the 17-yard line.
So the Comets now will bring in a field goal opportunity here. Let's see if we can get some points on the board. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. So out comes Ethan Shudak, 5'10", 190-pounder.
This will be a 35-yard field goal attempt.
Shudak trying to line this up right now. DeMarzo will be the holder. Here's the snap, and the kick is up, and it looks good, and a little right, no good. Had
No
plenty
good.
of distance, but just sailed a little bit
That'll
to the
turn
right
ball over
there.
on downs.
So it'll be a turnover in downs to Lake Lehman. Is your team looking for a gift to give your seniors this season? Look no further. Our friends at On Deck Graphics. They've got the perfect gift for you. Custom player banners are a great way to honor and surprise your seniors. Celebrate your senior players, cheerleaders, band members. You can visit them online. It is ondeckgraphics.com. Great for senior night banquets and graduation parties. Again, it's
So Lehman will take over. First and 10
ondeckgraphics.com.
on the 20-yard line.
Appreciate their support. Do a great job at On Deck Graphics. So here comes Lake Lehman and Ethan Adams. He's going to roll to the opposite side, his right. He throws across his body, and he gets it up to the 25-yard line.
Pass completed to number 21, Marshall Wodrowski.
So Wodrowski on
by
the
number
completion
42,
here
Jimmy
for
Hawley.
Lake Lehman.
Gain of about 6. Looks like it'll be 2nd and 4.
So Lake Lehman's offense usually racking up the points, but you got a stout Crestwood defense here today. They played everybody awfully tough all season long, and today is no different here on a Saturday afternoon. Receivers over to the right, Ethan Adams. Ethan Adams will keep, and he's got some wiggle room on the left-hand side. Ethan Adams, they got an angle on him, and he's going to go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. First
Ethan
down
Adams on
for
the carry.
Ethan Adams. So
Forced
all
out
the
of bounds
muck
by Noah
got
Schultz.
caught up there, and Ethan Adams was able to bounce that to the outside and get a first down carry
That'll be
into
a first
Crestwood
down,
territory.
Lehman on the 35-yard line.
Monko, Wodrowski over to the right. It'll be Spencer to the left. Iden and Adams in the backfield. Adams is going to roll to his right. He's looking. He gets rid of one. Now he's going to break containment on the left. He better run it. He's got plenty of wiggle room over there. He gets near the 25-yard line.
Again, forced out
A
of bounds by number
first down
42, Jimmy Hawley.
for Lake Lehman. So back-to-back first downs here
Ball's going to be on
by
the 24-yard
Ethan Adams.
line.
With
First and
4:04 to
10.
go here in the first quarter. Or third quarter, that is. So the Black Knights looking over to Jeff Shook. Again, they're in a situation they have to win today to make the playoffs, or their season is done. So they're playing with a lot of hunger right now, but so is Crestwood. Ethan Adams will keep. Ethan Adams will try to spin around. He does inside the 20-yard line, some positive yardage as Crestwood
Ethan Adams
piled
on
it
the
up
carry.
front, but Lake Lehman makes it right to
down
the
by
20.
Jimmy Hawley and Ryan Harding.
So it'll be a gain of 4, second down and 6 here for Lake Lehman.
2nd and 6 on the 20.
A long time here before they call this play. Monko is on the left. Adams has Iden right alongside of him. Adams keeps. Adams has a first down before he's taken down there
Flag
by
on
the
the play.
Crestwood Comets.
Ethan Adams on the keeper.
Matt Dean over there chasing him down.
Brought down. . Line, first and goal for Lehman.
So we'll throw in a face mask penalty here for Crestwood, and that'll help out Lake Lehman a little bit more. So first and goal from the 9-yard line. Iden, we haven't seen him carry a whole lot. It's been a lot more Ethan Adams. They'll fake it one way. Ethan Adams inside the 5-yard line.
Looks like Wyatt Urbanovich
in on the stop, along with Hawley.
Ethan Adams on the keeper. Gain of 4, second and goal from the 5.
So second and goal here for Lake Lehman. If you're Lehman, I think you got to think about a field goal. Just because you would want a 2-score game if they get stopped here. We'll send people over to the right-hand side. Iden will be on the right. Adams will follow Iden. Adams still on his feet trying to go, and Vaney comes in hard over there to knock him back, but not before Adams got around the 3-yard line.
Stopped early and brought down by Marcus Vaney.
So third down
on the 3-yard line.
On the 3 here for Lake Lehman. Late in this third quarter, $1:55 to go. The clock salting away here in the third quarter. Gorgeous skies here in Mountaintop on Halloween afternoon. Lehman taking their time to get this play in as Adams and Iden. Adams keeps. Adams slipping in for the touchdown. Ethan Adams, a little Houdini act over on that far right-hand side. Score it, the Black Knights. So everybody talked about Ethan Adams' arm this year, but it was his legs this afternoon that have been pretty darn strong for Lake Lehman. Had a long run called back earlier, and he has just found a way to punch it in there for the Black Knights. High snap. Kick is up by Pacheski, and it is good.
And number 18, Max Pazuski with the extra point.
General Agent John Hulick with the Knights of Columbus, providing members and their families access to insurance products from a financially strong and ethically sound company. It's John Hulick's mission to ensure that the Brother Knights are being provided the protection and service they deserve. Call John Hulick, 570-574-1419. Permanent life insurance, term life insurance. Check out John Hulick, 570-574-1419. So it's 14-0. Lake Lehman leads here with $1:33 to go in the third quarter. John Mandola Show here live on YouTube, on Roku, on Facebook, on Periscope, and
Nick
Apple
Kreitzer
TV.
And Brendan DeMarzo back to receive.
So let's
Max
see if
Pazuski
DeMarzo
will be kicking for
could do the job along with Kreitzer. Back deep for the Crestwood Comets. They need a big play. Petrosky and Coach Arcangeli chatting a little bit and seeing what they could come up with here for late in this football game. Pacheski's kick will go all the way down, and it'll bounce into the end zone.
Out of the end zone. It'll be Crestwood ball. First and 10 from the 20-yard line.
So here come the Comets. See what the doctor ordered here for them to get this offense working. They know Jimmy Hawley can run the football. They're going to need a splash play somewhere along the line here,
in the
down
stadium.
2
Let's
scores.
get these guys fired up here.
Can they matriculate and run the football downfield for 2 drives? Yes, it's possible. They got to find a way to finish. Petrosky. Kreitzer in motion. Left side, Hawley. And Hawley gets wrestled down near the line of scrimmage by
Jimmy Hawley with the carry.
Iden.
Brought down in the backfield by number 28, Ryan Eden. It's going to be 2nd and 11 from the 19.
1:13 to go. We'll say it's a loss of 1 on the play here in quarter number 3. Two receivers over to the right-hand side, including Faisal. We'll send the guy in motion. They'll fake it. Petrosky roll, looking for a backside screen. He's got Hawley way over there in the flat. He makes the catch. He's got the first down. Jimmy Hawley still on his feet to the 41-yard line. Flag coming in late.
Flag on the play.
And Coach Gilski saying, send them back.
Brought down by number 6,
so
Mason Lee.
Somebody make a block on the back or a hold over there on that big play to Jimmy Hawley. Officials now meeting over there. It was almost like a backside wheel route, not necessarily a backside screen. So now the officials seem like they're having a longer debate. Maybe somebody turned their back to the offensive player, if that's indeed what they were calling. Face mask is what they're calling on Lake Lehman? No. Offsetting? Let's see what we got. So we got a hold against Crestwood. We got a hold against Crestwood. All right, I guess we got a hold against Crestwood.
Going to go against Crestwood. Looks like illegal use of the hands.
So 43.9 seconds on the clock. That is a tough blow there for Crestwood after another positive play. Some of the fans not happy with the officials, and it's been a tough afternoon for Crestwood in that regard. They have had some flags against them. They've got to find a way to overcome that if that's the mantra from the fans. Players still got to play the game, and they're going to do it right now. 29 seconds on the clock. They give it to the left-hand side. Jimmy Hawley. Jimmy Hawley's got some room. He gets up to the 31-yard line or so, and he looks like he's going to have enough for a first down.
Jimmy Hawley on the carry
20
again.
seconds
Brought
on the
down
clock.
By 43, Danny Cutts, and number 6, Mason Lee.
Coach Arcangeli sends in the play, and they want to
be a
get one
first
off.
down
I think it's
again.
a good idea to run one play,
First
not
and
take
10
their
from the
time.
30.
Let's create a little sense of urgency here for Crestwood. It'll be close. There's 6 seconds on the clock here in the third quarter. Long count, Arcangeli. Or that is Petrosky's going to roll to his right. Joe Vegas with a sack. So Joe Vegas gets sacked, and we get a late flag here. I'm not sure. They're going to call this against Lake Lehman. Lake Lehman's clapping. Let's see what they're going to call here, though. Now, a little frustration there by Petrosky. I get that part, but did Lehman egg it on after looking for the call from the official? Either way, the quarter's over. We know that. Both teams go to the sideline as Coach Shook is all fired up over there for his team. So let's see what they say. So an unsportsmanlike foul against Crestwood is what they call. So that'll back them up. We'll switch sides of the field, and we'll get ready for the fourth quarter here.
So there's a dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike
these squads.
After the play.
In 1946, attorney Joseph Saporito returned from World War II, started his law practice. 74 years later, his legacy lives on. Attorney Sam Falcone, Bill Watt, and Mara Armazani have continued with the same principles. Honest work, dedication to their clients, and a proven record of courtroom success. Visit them online. It is FalconeWattLaw.com. Call them 570-654-4643 for Saporito, Falcone, and Watt. All right, fourth quarter underway. Second down and a whole bunch here for Crestwood. Petrosky's going to throw a screen backside. He's got Jimmy Hawley and over his head.
Incomplete pass.
Might have had something over there.
Hawley.
Conklin and Iden were sniffing around defensively. But now we got a player down over on that far right-hand side.
Timeout in the field.
That's Trumbauer. And now another Lehman guy, Joe Vegas, who's made some plays today for Lake Lehman. He's banged up. So 2 Lake Lehman dudes in one play, that's not a good thing. It'll bring up third down here for Crestwood. It'll give them a little bit of time to see what do they have in the playbook for third and long. That was a right call there, that screen on that last one. And Vegas gets up. Thank our friends at Manuka Subaru. It's all we do. Open during the week, 9 to 7. They're at 4141 Bernie Ave in Busick. Visit them online, ManukaSubaru.com. Call them toll free, 888-903-8015. Manuka Subaru. It's all we do. Here comes Crestwood, third down. DeMarzo matched up against Monco. DeMarzo's made some nice catches today. We'll try to keep it on the left-hand side. Petrosky gets towards the middle and gets taken down by a few Black Knights.
Petrosky on the keeper.
Conklin again in on that stop.
Several Lehman players.
Linebackers, Conklin up front has done a nice job pursuing. Crestwood will have to kick this away, the 11:32 mark. Iden will be back deep. The wind picking up a little bit. It was supposed to, again, be just a couple of miles an hour, 1-2, but flag's moving a little bit here. So let's see if the punter is facing a little bit of stiff wind towards him. And this thing flies pretty high and nicely and takes a great Crestwood bounce. And Iden eventually just falls on it right near the 36-yard line.
Down by
all right, Iden tried to be smart. We have a flag on the field way back there.
It'll be down at the
so
37-yard line.
What this flag is all about.
Another flag on the play.
Penalty against Crestwood. I think they're going to make them re-kick it unless
another holding against Crestwood.
They tack it on to the end here. So the crowd getting fired up here, just saying, hey, we got another call against us. So it's going to be first down. They're going to add that on to the end. So Lehman gets some good fortune as this thing will be all the way down to the 48-yard line. So they'll start this drive on the opposite side here. So Lehman will like that. Want to thank our friends at McCarthy Tire Service, celebrating over 94 years. They've been there for generations of family for the highest quality in tire service and scheduled maintenance.
Will take over
50 locations along the East Coast.
Line.
Our family's growing with yours. Check us out. They got locations at Wilkes-Barre and Hazleton. Service your vehicle with the family you can trust. Visit them online, McCarthyTire.com. Here comes Lake Lehman. Adams is going to throw. Adams gets his guy in the front. He's got Trumbauer for a first down, and Jake Trumbauer down to about the 33-yard line.
Number 24, Jake Trumbauer, brought down by Marcus Vini. Enough for the first down.
So Lehman in business now with a first down after a penalty against Crestwood here in the fourth quarter with 10:53 on the clock. Clock will roll once they reset these chains. Clock should have rolled, but I guess it did not roll. Over to the far right-hand side will be Spencer. He's guarded out there by Vaney. But it's been Ethan Adams all day today. He will run an option to his left. Adams keeps. Adams has close to a first down. Ethan Adams. Monco out there
Adams
blocking
with the
for
carry,
him.
Forced out of bounds.
And some of his guys up front, including number 50, Sean Hanley,
First and 10,
And
Lehman.
Blaze Naperkowski,
From the
Simonson
22-yard
up front.
line.
We're going to be another first down. 10:47 on the clock right now. Lehman needs to win to get in. Far right is number 29, that is Spencer. They end up going up the middle, nothing doing there. Matt Dean and crew, Harding.
Ethan Adams up the middle, met by Cole Keck. Another flag on the play.
So flag is down here. The officials will chat a little bit as to what's up. Personal foul, offsetting penalties.
2 flags on the play. Offsetting penalties, personal fouls for both teams. So it's going to be 2nd and 11. Ball on the 23.
Second down and 11 here after that got stacked up there. So over to the far right-hand side will be Colby Kennedy and Luke Spencer. Adams has Iden right alongside him. Fake to Adams, or fake to Iden. Adams throws a pass to the end zone, and the defender goes down. So they tried throwing a post route to Spencer. Vaney was there. So it is 3rd down and 11 with 10:20 on the clock here in the 4th quarter. $14-0, the Black Knights. Right-hand side will be Trumbauer. And now it'll be Monco coming in the slot. And then late, they ended up bringing off Spencer. It looked like they're one short. They are one short. As they had Spencer come out, and they needed
timeout, Lake Lehman.
So they'll call a timeout. So a little confusion there by Lake Lehman with 10:20 on the clock. We thank our friends at On Deck Graphics. Looking to give your team a gift for your seniors this season? Look no further. Our friends at On Deck Graphics have the perfect gift for you. Custom player banners, great way to honor and surprise your seniors. Celebrate your senior player, cheerleader, or band member. Visit them online at OnDeckGraphics.com. Great for senior night banquets or graduation parties. On Deck Graphics is a fantastic place to get your team honored with their seniors. Penn State, Ohio State tonight. That'll be at Beaver Stadium. Locally, no colleges involved with athletics. You got Scranton Prep. They are playing Valley View this afternoon.
That gives us an opportunity to thank the band for that awesome music again.
Comes Lake Lehman on 3rd down and 11. Adams will go to his left. He's going to throw it. He's got his guy, and it drops from his hands. Trumbauer. Schultz guarding over there, so it'll bring up 4th down here for Lake Lehman. Kind of in one of those positions where they're kind of down far enough, you can't really punt it. You try to kick a long field goal here. Don't know that that's Coach Gilski's style. So they're going to go for it. Adams going to roll to his left, same play. Adams has the heat. Adams going to be sacked. And a packed and a put away by Benjamin. So good defense there by the Comets. Valley View leading Scranton Prep 14-7. So there's a score that could be a little surprising as Valley View is leading Scranton Prep. It was a Johnny Mendola upset special. We'll see if that is true. Crestwood. Again, picked by Johnny Mendola, trailing 14-0 to Lake Lehman. And again, this game was a coin flipper coming in. Some penalties have hurt Crestwood all afternoon long, but they need a play. They need something, anything they can hold their hat on right now to put points on that scoreboard. Two receivers over to the left-hand side. Petrosky, he's got Jimmy Hawley right alongside of him. He's going to keep it on the right-hand side. And Petrosky gets to the 35, maybe the 36-yard line.
About 5. Should be 2nd and 5.
Two receivers over to the left-hand side again. And they've got DeMarzo one-on-one on that right side against Luke Spencer. Bringing the heat are the Black Knights. Petrosky looking to throw. If he can break containment, he may have some wiggle room. He does a good enough job to get a first down.
Petrosky with the keeper. Brought down by
So Lehman brought the house. And Petrosky was able to slip away to get a first down with 9:20 to go, trailing by 2 scores. Arcangeli giving the play to Petrosky. Two receivers to the far left-hand side. Petrosky again. Now he's in the gun. He's going to keep it on the left-hand side. And he's got some wiggle room, and he's tackled by the ankles over there by Nick Zaboski.
Brought down by Nick Zaboski.
So they'll get up near midfield. It'll be spotted at the 49-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 3 here for Crestwood with 8:35 to go. Left-hand side, DeMarzo will be in the slot. Jimmy Hawley over to the right. They've got Harding on the right-hand side. And Petrosky's in the gun. He's going to look. He's going to throw a floater over there. Got Kreitzer. Nice block from DeMarzo to get the first down. They get down near the 45-yard line before Woodrowski drives them out of bounds. So Kreitzer with the connection from Petrosky. They'll actually spot it at the 46 and say he stepped out right there. There's 8:13 on the clock in the final stanza here this afternoon in Mountaintop on Halloween afternoon. Full moon tonight. Two receivers over to the right-hand side. Petrosky now the receiver on the left. Schultze's the quarterback. And Schultz is going to keep it on the right-hand side, looking for wiggle room. Schultz takes off. He gets a couple of yards. Coming up on the tackle there for the Black Knights is Dustin Heinrich.
Gain of about 5. Brought down by Nick Zaboski.
So 2nd down and about 5 here for Crestwood. 7:50 and counting here on the clock. They bring out number 1, Faisal. Petrosky will go back over to a receiver position. He's lined up against Luke Spencer. Well, they do a one-on-one here with Schultz. Schultz will keep it. He's going over to the left side, and he gets met there by Conklin. Conklin has been awfully tough tonight. Zaboski does a good job of rolling over there. Lehman, they've had a couple guys in the secondary. They're rolling their shoulders. They got to be a little banged up. They're playing a physical football team this afternoon in the Crestwood Comets. So it has been one of those affairs, that's for sure. 7:03 and counting. Going to be under 7 minutes to go. Once we snap this thing, Petrosky will head back in and play some QB now as Schultze came over to the sideline. Couple of receivers to the right-hand side. Petrosky's got Jimmy Hawley right next to him. They fake it to him. And it's Petrosky rolling, looking, throws a bomb. He's got a guy way back there. And making the catch down there is number 1, Faisal. It's a huge first down for Crestwood.
That'll bring it to 1st and 10, Comets.
So the Comets with first and goal with 6:33 to go. Now the clock's rolling. So before there was a first down and they didn't roll the clock, and now the clock is rolling. Two receivers over to the left-hand side to Marzel, one-on-one. Over on the right-hand side, it is Petrosky in the gun. Petrosky, he's going to run it to the left-hand side. Petrosky trying to follow his blocking, and Petrosky gets inside the 3-yard line. So Ryan Petrosky and the Crestwood Comets knocking on the door here with 5:56 to go.
2nd down and goal from the 3.
So Crestwood putting on a late surge here, seeing if they could get it into the promised land and finish this thing off to be down a score. Petrosky, two big fullbacks over to the right-hand side. Jimmy Hawley to the left of Petrosky, and a long way and too much time. Now they're going to say he got the timeout, I think. So the flag comes out, but I think it was a timeout just before the flag.
Looks like they got the timeout in time.
Just in time.
That'll be Crestwood timeout.
We thank our friend, General Agent John Hulick and the Knights of Columbus, providing members and their families access to insurance products from a financially strong and ethically sound company. It's John Hulick's mission to ensure that the Brother Knights are being provided the protection and service they deserve. Call John Hulick, 570-574-1419. Permanent life insurance, term life insurance, John Hulick. Give him a call, 570-574-1419. So there is 5:18 on the clock. Crestwood currently down 2 scores. But they're knocking on the door here. Got to punch that first one in and then see what develops. They're about 3 yards away from that after they take a timeout here. Now, will timeouts be a factor if they are indeed able to score to try to get down this way again and punch another one in? But let's take one step at a time. If you're Crestwood, that end zone has eluded you with some boo-boos today. The one thing they don't need are any boo-boos here.
All right, here we go.
We'll send out that group of young linemen. Josh Snyder and Aiden Jardine and crew, and Matt Dean, one of the seniors here in this squad. And they will have Jimmy Hawley with those 2 fullbacks over to the left-hand side. They give it to Jimmy Hawley. Jimmy Hawley gets hit right near the 1-yard line. He is taken down over there. Gets a little bit closer. Mason Lee and Danny Kutz right there. So 3rd down and less than 1. So Petrosky with 4:59 on the clock. Here comes Crestwood. Fullbacks to the right, Jimmy Hawley to the right. Petrosky, will he try to sneak it? Petrosky does, gets the ball over. It is a touchdown, Crestwood.
Number 3, Ryan Petrosky with the carry over the top.
So Crestwood scores, makes it 14-6 with 4:44 to play. And here comes the extra point. Ethan Shudak. And that kick is beautiful. It is up and good. 14-7.
Lake Lehman 14, Crestwood 7.
So we thank our friends. In 1946, Attorney Joseph Saporito returned from World War II. Started his law practice 74 years later. His legacy lives on. Attorney Sam Falcone, Bill Watt, and Mara Armazzani have continued with the same principles. All right, honest work, dedication to their clients, and a proven record of courtroom success. Visit them online, FalconeWattLaw.com. So we still got some ball game here in Mountaintop. A 1-score game.
All right, nice job. Let's hear it for the cheerleaders.
Will Lake Lehman be able to salt this thing away, or could Crestwood find a way to finish it off?
Oh, God.
Now, do you try a little sneaky thing here, or do you just kick it deep? It looks like right now they got the hands team in, Lehman, because you just never know. And it could get good field position if they do boot it deep and get the coverage. They pooch this thing in the hole over here, and it comes out of bounds. Wow, what an effort over there. I mean, you talk about a tremendous effort at a Chrysler.
Just went out of
Just
bounds. That's going to be a penalty.
laid out to try to get the ball before it went out of bounds. But it'll be a penalty
First
on
and 10,
Crestwood,
from
and
the
it'll be
35-yard
first and
line.
10 here for the Black Knights. No time off that clock on that with 4:44 to go. Thank our friends at McCarthy Tire Service, located in Wilkes-Barre and Hazleton, celebrating over 90 years. They've been there for generations of families, with the highest quality in tire service and scheduled maintenance. Hey, snow tire season's right around the corner. Visit them at McCarthyTire.com. Here comes Lake Lehman, the Crestwood crowd, getting into it just a little bit more. Left-hand side, Ethan Adams, he goes forward for 3 yards. It gets tripped by the ankles.
Number 44, Logan Arnold with the stop.
Arnold helping out
Then
there.
Adams with the carry for a gain of about
So
3.
second down
Second
and
and
7 as the clock will tick away here for Lake Lehman. Crestwood just looking for a stop, just looking for one more chance to try to tie this thing up. Lehman's season on the line. Crestwood going forth to the playoffs no matter what. Different classifications for these two. Right-hand side, it's Spencer. 2 receivers to the left. It's going to be Adams or Iden. Adams. And Adams gets hit right near the 40-yard line. He'll get 2 yards. Third down and 5. DeMarzo and Hawley coming up.
Jimmy Hawley, and brought down by a host of Comets.
So 3rd and 5 here for Lake Lehman.
3rd and 5.
I'm not sure what Lake Lehman's game plan coming into this, but Ryan Iden hasn't touched the ball that much. And here comes the play. So Ethan Adams, crowd getting real loud, the loudest we've heard it all afternoon. 3rd and 5, pitch out to Iden. Can he get the corner? Iden takes on somebody. Great defensive play.
Brought down by Logan Arnold again.
Logan Arnold. That'll bring up 4th down. 3 minutes and 10 seconds and counting. So Crestwood will be up against the clock, but it will force a punting situation here by Trumbauer. And if you're like Lehman, you're thinking, let's make this a one-possession game so they don't even have a chance to get it twice. But for Crestwood, they're going to have to try to finish. Will we be sniffing overtime? That's a long ways away. Joe Vegas runs in late. Tight punt here for Lake Lehman. High snap. Trumbauer gets it, kicks a high kick, short but high, and bounces backwards. And it'll be great field position at the 39-yard line here for the Crestwood Comets. LSEO, an award-winning digital marketing service company, helps businesses in Northeast PA, headquartered in the former 5-story Guard Insurance Building in downtown Wilkes-Barre. LSEO, a resource to help ignite your online presence and visibility. Visit them at lseo.com. So what we expected this afternoon was a tight affair. You got it here in Mountaintop. Lehman had a 14-0 lead. Crestwood, all the momentum their way, fighting back. They're down by 7. Petrosky needs a big-time play. Can he get it out of one of his receivers? He fakes it. He runs it. And he's got a little bit of wiggle room, and then he is hit.
Petrosky with the keeper.
Petrosky looking for a call. I think we're used to, NFL stuff. You may think, okay, guy hits the turf, you got to lay off him. No, high school football, you haven't seen as many quarterbacks go down, so the officials probably aren't used to a quarterback going down and somebody getting hit. So 2nd down and 7 here. Single receiver over to the right-hand side. Petrosky looks, throws it out in the flat. He's got Kreitzer. Kreitzer gets rid of a would-be and gets near midfield. So that should be enough for a first down.
It's a first down, Crestwood.
So the chain gang is a-moving with a $1:48 to play.
1st and 10 from the 49-yard line.
So Lehman's got to win to get into the district playoffs. In the meantime, Scranton Prep is trailing Valley View. The last we heard, could that be a factor? Receivers over to the left-hand side. Count them, 2 or 3 of them. Petrosky's got his guy down that far side. Spencer guarding and making the catch way down there. As Luke Spencer tried to rip it out of number 1, Feistel, but he makes the catch around the 9-yard line. So that's the big play we're talking about for Crestwood. They needed all afternoon, and with the ball game on the line, they make the huge play. Coach Arcangeli sends in the signal of what they want. Here comes Harding into this lineup late. Now we got a little boo-boo, and we're going to get a timeout at Crestwood before they get the penalty. And that's the smart thing to do. Coach Arcangeli's like, hey, we just got to relax. Everybody's a little excited. This is normal. That happens at all high school football games. You send that guy in. You had a big play. You're thinking about the next play. There's 1:16 to go. Crestwood 7 points away from tying this thing up. Appreciate you joining us here on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire. Want to thank our friends at On Deck Graphics. Your team looking for a gift to give your seniors this season? Look no further. Our friends at On Deck Graphics have the perfect gift for you. Custom player banners are a great way to honor or surprise your seniors. Of course, you got cheerleaders, you got band members. Basketball seasons could be something you look at, but On Deck Graphics, you do a great job. It is ondeckgraphics.com. They're a local company, by the way, ondeckgraphics.com. So who's going to make the big play to finish this afternoon out? Ryan Petrosky threw one up top to his receiver. Senior made a monster play. We almost had a touchdown earlier by another receiver in Kreitzer. He's been good today. DeMarzo could be your guy over on that right-hand side. 14-7. Petrosky's going to keep it on the left-hand side. They've got a little bit of movement, and he goes down near the 8-yard line. So good pursuit there. Danny Kutz, Wodrowski, Conklin coming over, number 15, Dustin Heinrich. Said they were all there. It'll bring up 2nd down as the clock ticks away. 55 seconds on the clock. Benjamin runs in. Crestwood has used a couple of timeouts. Fullbacks over to the right. They'll bring DeMarzo in. They'll back up Petrosky. 41 seconds on the clock. It'll roll Petrosky to the right. He's got a little wiggle room. He throws backside, and DeMarzo score it.
Number 11, Brendan DeMarzo with the catch.
Coach Arcangeli says we're going for 1. Petrosky tried to talk him into going for 2. Well, they're going for 1. And here comes the extra point here for Crestwood. So a monster extra point. They were on the right side of it against Wyoming area. Ethan Chudak's kick, it's up, and it just about makes it on that left upright. 14, y'all.
That brings your score to 14,
Knot it up, tie it up, play it up. We got a football game here in Mountaintop, Pennsylvania on a Saturday afternoon on the John Mendola Show. Thank you so much this afternoon joining us on the Boxcast app. We've got a few hundred of you there. We got few hundred over on YouTube, on Periscope, on Roku, Apple TV. That overtime we talked about a long time ago, that could be reality. .34 seconds on the clock. They pooch that up, and at the 40-yard line. And that flag late. Now, if this goes against Crestwood, this flag, that would put Lake Lehman in Crestwood territory. We got some kind of push here. Who's it on? This goes against Lehman. That really helps Crestwood. Yes, it goes against Lake Lehman. So, got a push in the back or something that happened over there. And that'll back up Lake Lehman, make it a little tougher here. Very late. Wyoming Valley West romper-roomed Pittston area today in field hockey.
Ball, 1st and 10. The 29-yard line.
Valley View dominating Scranton Prep 27-7. So that's a shocking score. 3 receivers over to the right, rolling over that way. It is Adams. Adams finds some more wiggle room. Adams still going, throws. He's got his guy, Woodrowski, and it goes in and out of his hands. Jimmy Hawley was there, could have caught the ricochet, but did not. 24.8 seconds on the clock here. Knotted at 14 apiece. So the Crestwood Comet fan base came alive here late in this quarter, and that energy has helped these Comets right now. Band firing up, cheerleaders ready to go. We got it all going on here. And we got a flag down now, and that is going to go against Lake Lehman. 23.7 seconds to go. Coach Arcangeli trying to tell his quarterback, gonna need you here. Bauer gets taken out of bounds, and they say he steps out near the 30 with 17.4 seconds to go.
Number 24, Jake Trumbauer with a catch, tripped up out of bounds by Brendan DeMarzo.
3rd down and long here for Lake Lehman. Adams looking. Adams throwing on the far sideline. He's got Monco, a catch. He made the catch near the 41, 42-yard line with 11.2 seconds to go. Jacob Monco.
42-yard line, out of bounds.
So that official eyeballed that like a Hawkeye. And Lehman, would they go for a field goal even if they got another 20 yards? Or would they try to get into the end zone? Everybody's set. Ethan Adams is going to roll. Ethan Adams is going to find somebody, and it's the Crestwood defense with 3.9 seconds. Flag is down. Is this holding?
Quarterback was brought down by Ryan Harding, Caleb Eisenhausen.
Did the ball come out of his arm? Did he try to throw it here? Let's see what we hear. So the flag gets waved off.
The flag's waved off.
So does Lehman call a timeout here with 3.9 seconds to go? They do.
The timeout, Lake Lehman.
So the final play coming up of this game until overtime, possibly here, as Crestwood has fought and scratched and clawed their way back into this football game. We're knotted up at 14 apiece. apiece.
So it'll be second and long from the 47-yard line. This will be the last play of the regular time.
Here we go. Three receivers to the right. Ethan Adams fake. Ethan Adams looking. Ethan Adams rolling. Ethan Adams gets twisted out of bounds, and that will do it. We will go to overtime.
And let's get ready to go into overtime.
So both teams will have a chance to chat a little bit and figure out what they want to do here for overtime. Take an audio timeout here. Get ready for the next couple of minutes. Here comes overtime. Jimmy Hawley, Ethan Adams, Jerry Gilski, Ryan Arcangeli, and about 8 men over there that have masks and zebra clothing wear. Crestwood getting their jumping jacks. They get ready to go. So we're at this point. We're in overtime. Just getting ready to get underway here. You take defense first, you take offense first, different mentalities on what people may want to do. Crestwood looks like they're going to get the opportunity to decide. And you probably, the way the momentum has gone, do you put the pressure on and try to score with your offense? Lehman will head over towards the scoreboard. And guys have shaked hands and are ready to go. This is exactly what we hope for today. We hope for a very good high school football game, and we got it. So whatever happens from this point forward is a bonus. We're fortunate enough to give you this game this afternoon here. And now on Halloween afternoon, let's see what happens between Crestwood and Lake Lehman. So Lake Lehman will get the ball first and try to score. Well, they'll line it up at the 10. You get 4 plays to punch this thing in. Ryan Iden in the backfield. They fake it, no, they draw it up, and Ryan Iden still trying to turn his feet forward to the 7-yard line. So Ryan Iden ran into a couple of big daddies up front and then somehow was able to keep his feet moving.
3 yards.
So it'll be second down here for Lake Lehman. Trumbauer over to the far right. Iden on that right-hand side. 2 receivers over to the left. It's Monco and Brodrowski. Ethan Adams all by his lonesome. He brings a guy in motion, and Iden. Speed sweeping left side. Iden down to the 5. There to make the tackle, number 52. It is
down to the 5-yard line.
A good stop.
3rd and 5.
Kokolikchik on the tackle, 3rd and 5. Here for Lake Lehman. They don't score on this. They're going to have to go with a field goal. Iden on the right-hand side. Trumbauer over to the left. Ethan Adams, you're going to get him in space. He's going to roll to his opposite side. And the pressure's on. He pitches it over to Iden. Iden trying to fight back, but he throws it back to Adams on the right-hand side, and they go down. Lost to the 15-yard line. So Iden tried to do something. It'll set up a kick from this right-hand hash as Max Pacheski will have to come in to try to put 3 on the board.
It's going to be 4th and goal from the 14-yard line.
Could Crestwood find a way to steal this thing this afternoon? Max Pacheski coming in for the 30-yarder, 31-yarder. Kick is up and gonna make it barely. Oh my goodness. It wasn't pretty. I don't know how the heck that ball got over, but it just about did. And he's got a strong leg. I think somebody may have tipped that at the line of scrimmage, but that just kind of fell through the uprights. And Lake Lehman has 17. Crestwood has 14, but now it'll be Crestwood's turn. Only takes one play. Do you just give a whole dose of Jimmy Hawley, a Jimmy Hawley, a Jimmy Hawley, and try to put the nail in the coffin here? So Ryan Petrosky, mentioned him at the beginning of the game, maybe the best athlete on the field. Let's see what he is able to do here at the end of this football game. Jimmy Hawley in the backfield. You got to think Jimmy Hawley's going to get it. Everybody and their brother to the left. Jimmy Hawley in the backfield. Jimmy Hawley on the left. Jimmy Hawley at the 5. Jimmy Hawley scores. He's out at the half-inch line. Oh, the drama.
That's going to be 2nd and inches.
So can Crestwood steal this thing right here? I think this is going to be all Ryan Petrosky. As much as you want to give it to Jimmy Hawley, I don't even think you give the chance to have somebody submarine through. Petrosky with the ball over the goal line here could be the call. 17-14 Black Knights lead. Petrosky, I don't think he got in. No, 3rd down. He tried to stick his arm over late, but they said he was down as they blew the whistle. So 3rd down and inches. Do they go back to Jimmy Hawley, or do they try to get Petrosky across the line here on this one? 17-14, Lake Lehman. Could the Comets pull this thing out? Fullbacks all over there. Petrosky. He gives it to Jimmy Hawley. Jimmy Hawley runs in. And the Crestwood Comets defeat the Lake Lehman Black Knights.
Crestwood 20, Lake Lehman 17.
So Crestwood fights all the way back to get the victory against the Lake Lehman Black Knights. So a valiant effort by Lake Lehman, but it is Crestwood with the win here this afternoon against the Lake Lehman Black Knights. Great effort as Crestwood 20-17 victory over Lake Lehman. We appreciate you joining us here this afternoon on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire Service as we thank our friends for helping us out today at Manuka Subaru, LSEO, John Hulick Agency, Saporito, Falcone, and On Deck Graphics. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day and happy Halloween here on the John Mendola Show. Crestwood victorious.